right, guys, we should be live right now. Welcome, welcome. I will get the official presentation all on a slideshow right now. I just want to welcome you to another edition of Power Lead Systems TNT Thursday night training. So today, let me get right into it because I actually want to show you how to do something that we always get questions about. And so I'll get right into it. Very, very important. Actually, let me give you a sneak peek. This is what we're going to be talking about in this coaching session. We're going to talk about tracking. Franco, tracking. How can I track the clicks from different traffic sources coming into my lead capture pages? I'm a newbie. Can you give me a simple idea that I can implement so that I know that I'm tracking? Like if I'm promoting on Facebook, I'm promoting on YouTube comments, maybe on Twitter, and maybe I buy some traffic. I get a solo ad or buy some traffic from a vendor or something like that. I want to be able to track and see how my lead capture page is converting cold traffic into leads or social media traffic into leads, so on and so forth. Is there a simple way to do that inside of Power Lead System? That's what we're going to talk about today. The answer is yes. There's a variety of different ways that you can do that. A variety. Some are basic, some are intermediate, some are very, very advanced. I'm going to start, like always, with a very basic concept and an idea that if you're relatively a newbie, you're pretty new, just getting started, you're not making a full-time income with your home business on the internet, but you're getting there. You want to track stuff from the very beginning and you want to create those very disciplined, positive, constructive habits like tracking where your traffic is coming from. For you, you don't need the advanced way yet. Let me give you a very basic way that won't slow you down. And you can do it for free inside of Power Lead System. We're going to be talking about tracking, how to simply and easily clone your lead capture pages, how to clone your capture pages so that you can track your traffic down to the click even if you're brand new. How cool is that, right? Well, let me show you how cool that is. But first, let's do our official introduction. All right, hold on, guys. Let me go to slideshow here. Let me go from the beginning. And this way, I like to show you how to replicate this page if you're an affiliate, how to invite people to free training, how to find the done for you pages and the funnels and the email promotion that we have for you, and also how to find all of the archives of these coaching sessions that we release. We release a new fresh coaching session every Thursday. Now, Thursday training, TNT, Thursday night training, is all about internet marketing tactics, strategies. This is tactical, okay? Like military training is what we give you here. So anyway, welcome to Thursday training, Power Lead System, internet marketing training. And tonight, again, we're going to be talking about, this new session is on tracking, how to clone your lead capture pages so that you can track your traffic down to the click, even if you're brand new, okay? So, but first, are these trainings recorded? Absolutely, they're recorded. Is the name of our program Power Lead System? Yeah, absolutely, they're recorded. All of these are available to you anywhere in the world that you can log in to your back office on the internet to Power Lead System and get into your account. And there you go, right? So here's how to get all of the recordings so that you can catch up on any other tactical, strategic sessions, concepts, ideas, strategies that we've shared in the past. Here's how to do it. I'm going to show you 3 things right now: how to replicate this page, then how to promote, invite people to come to this training, and then how to find the recordings of all of these trainings so that you can catch up on any tactic you want to learn. Fair enough? All right, so first step, you want to go to promote if you're an affiliate already. If you're not an affiliate already and you're having fun with these trainings, come on, get started. You can get started even as a 7-day free trial member and you get access to everything so you can actually use this and generate leads with it, probably make a couple of sales your first 7 days in the trial. And when that happens to people, they never go away, right? They love it. It's like, oh, finally, the training, the tools, the systems, they make it all under one umbrella. And it's pretty simple to promote. And I generated leads and got some sales and got some commissions coming in. Pretty cool, right? So finally they find a home. So anyway, you want to go, if you're an affiliate, if not, start your 7-day free trial or get started with Lead Lightning. It's $7 one time forever. No monthly fee. It's a great way. Get a full marketing system, get our training, get started. Nobody gets hurt at $7 one time, guys. And when you promote that funnel as an affiliate, you earn $6 on every $7 commission. And whenever you're ready, you can upgrade to gold membership and whatever you want. And if you don't, just keep Lead Lightning and we're cool with it, right? So anyway, PromoteThursdayTraining.com. PromoteThursdayTraining.com. The other link you see here, ThursdayTraining.com, that is a team-friendly, generic, universal page where you can consume this training. You can access this training, and when people hit a button to join, it just, a little pop-up window shows up and it says, hey, welcome to Power Lead System. We'd love to have you, but please get back to the person who invited you to this video and join through them. Pretty cool, right? That's ThursdayTraining.com. But number one, to replicate your own version of this page so you can have your own page to invite people to free training, and when they click to get started, you get the credit, you get the commission to replicate this page. And number two, to learn how to email your list and invite people to this training, those step-by-step instructions, you're going to find those in 2 little 1-minute video tutorial times 2, so 2 minutes total, PromoteThursdayTraining.com. You're going to see the images you see here, and that's how you can replicate your own version of this page, okay, and promote into it. Anyway, so that's that. Now, to get access to the recordings, to the archives, you want to log in to your Power Lead System back office. You want to hover over where it says Training in the top menu bar and click on Training Center. When you log into the Power Lead System Training Center, you see it's got its own little menu there in the picture. Click on Replays, and this page comes up and it says Watch Google Hangout Replays. Click here, Recorded Trainings. And that'll send you to the next picture, which is the official YouTube channel where we store just 2 kinds of videos. The Wednesday overview of Power Lead System, the open house, and these Thursday training sessions. And you can just read the title and the thumbnail picture, the image of the video there when you get to the channel, and you can clearly see what topic we are training on. So whatever you like to learn, click on it and you're good to go. Okay, so that's how to do that. Cool, so we got that out of the way. For the rest of our training, we have full training available here almost 7 days a week. And to find all that, again, back inside of the Power Lead System Official Training Center, see the menu bar up at the top there? This time click on Schedule, and it'll open this up, this page, and it says Weekly Hangout and Trainings. And that's where you get 24/7 access to the rest of our training center, our training schedule. And we have trainings on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Thursday, and everything is recorded right here 24/7. We teach on Tuesdays, we teach good old-fashioned, old-school, offline traffic and prospecting generation methods, offline, old school. Then Mondays and Wednesdays and Thursdays and some Fridays and all over the place, we're teaching you online methods, social media, free methods, paid methods, direct response, marketing. All of that good stuff is right there on the training schedule. Training Center, and then click on Schedule, and you'll see all of our weekly Hangouts and trainings. So now you know how to replicate the page, you know how to invite people here, how to get your own page like this, and you know how to find the archives and the rest of our training. So let's get to work, my friend. Let's get to work. How to clone your lead capture pages. And funny, because today a teammate asked me exactly this. Hey, Franco, this is awesome. I really love it. Is there a way that I can track the traffic coming in and track the conversion rates of my lead capture page from the stuff that's coming in from my social media networking? Or maybe if I buy a solo ad or buy some traffic at a traffic vendor, ABC, XYZ, whatever. Is there a way that I can easily track this stuff and see how well my lead capture pages are doing with different forms of traffic? And the answer is yes. There's all kinds of ways. I'm going to start with a very basic way where you don't need additional tools. You don't need to buy additional tracking services, just with PLS itself, okay? Here's the idea. Here's the idea. Number one, you can create unlimited free subdomains inside of Power Lead System. That's number one, okay? So create a free subdomain and name it really for whatever traffic you're going to use for that clone of your lead capture page. We're assuming that you've set up your first funnel, so you have a domain name that's going to a capture page, right? You want to track traffic to that? So this is a way to do it. You clone it. You clone. Let's say the main one has, you know, your main pretty little easy to promote, easy to remember domain name, right? Like internetcashrocks.com or whatever. You want to use something easy like that on social media, personal brand, to your personal brand, right? You're out there prospecting on Facebook, Twitter, whatever, and you can send people to, you know, mydomainname.com, your cool little internetcashrocks.com, whatever it is, okay? So let's keep that one for your social media. So now when people want to track conversions, they're usually talking about buying paid traffic, either with a traffic vendor, you're buying 200 clicks for 50 cents a click, 40 cents a click, whatever, right? You want to track how many of those clicks, how much of that traffic lands on your capture page and opts in. Do 50% of them opt in? Do 30% of them opt in? Do 40% of them opt in? You want to track that. So you want to test, and maybe then test a tweak to your headline or a different traffic vendor. Compare traffic vendor A to traffic vendor B. Where did you get more opt-ins? All other things being equal, the same offer, the same capture page, the same amount of traffic, right? You want to compare that. Well, here's a way that you can do that. Keep your pretty domain name for all your personal branding, your social media stuff, your free stuff. Just keep sending them there. But when you buy traffic, let's use the example that you're going to buy a solo ad, right? So for solo ads, you might want to set up a subdomain and name that subdomain Solo1 and make a note of which vendor Solo1 is, okay? But let's say you call it solo1.yourdomain.com. In this case, I'm going to be using my training account to set this up, and I have a domain in there. It's a dead account. It's just a training account. I don't have it hooked up for anything. So that one's called Internet Cash Rocks, okay? So in this example, I'm like, well, I'm going to buy traffic from the solo ad vendor, and I want to track it. So I'm going to clone the same lead capture page. I'm going to clone it, okay? And I'm going to connect it to a free subdomain in my system, and I'm going to call it solo1.internetcashrocks.com. Okay, example. That's what we're going to do today. I'm going to do it with you. I just want to talk you through it first. So now I have a free subdomain that's identifying the kind of traffic I'm going to get for that, and I'm going to clone my main lead capture page and connect it to that subdomain. So now I have a place to send only that solo ad traffic. So now that solo ad is going to send traffic. It's going to land on that specific page. It's not even a rotator link. This is a totally different website. It's a clone. It's a totally different subdomain name. It's going to go into the same email autoresponder, but a separate one, right? So I'm going to be able to tell to the click. Very easy. Additional cost? Zero. Additional tools and services that you need for this kind of tracking? Zero. Is there different ways to do it inside of Power Lead System? Yes, but it's more technical, point blank. So I'm starting with a non-technical, simple idea that even the newest newbie can do, okay? So now, create free subdomain, in this case, traffic1.domain.com for free. Clone your lead capture page, connect it to that new subdomain, and then drive specific traffic to that link. and only that kind of traffic. So if it's going to be vendor number one, only vendor number one to that one. Later, you can create another free subdomain and call it traffic2.domain.com, whatever it is, and point that to vendor number two and do that and compare off that. See? Okay, let me show you how to do it now. So, funnel mechanics, we covered this last week. So that's it for the PowerPoint. Let's actually take some action and do it. So this is what we're going to do. Let me go back as a guide to this one. This is what we're going to do right here. Okay, let me minimize that. Let me go into my training account. Yeah, this is my training account. And let me show you, I'm going to go in, I'm going to hover over websites just to show you the domains that I have attached to this training account so you know. Okay, the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new subdomain for traffic number one. In this example, we're going to use the fact that I was going to go and use solo ad vendor number one. So I'm going to call this solo one subdomain. Okay. And so I'm going to click over here. I'm going to hover over websites. I'm going to go down the domains column first. I'm going to click on manage subdomains. Okay. You're going to get to see the different subdomains I've created for this account. The main account, you can see I have two accounts. Two domains rather, two main domains, Internet Cash Rocks, and then I created another one to do for some training in here, Crypto Freedom Today. But whatever your main domains are and whatever subdomains you've already created, they're going to be listed here, okay? So you get to see which ones you've listed. Now we're going to create a new one, and for this Internet Cash Rocks kind of training domain, and we're going to call this Solo 1. Solo one, right? It doesn't matter when you're buying traffic from a vendor like a solo ad vendor or something like that. It doesn't matter what the domain name or what the link is as long as it sends people to the capture page you want it to go. Okay, so very easy to track. Solo one, Internet Cash Rocks, create. Okay, so now it's telling me, all right, so you've created a subdomain. Click here if you want to immediately link it to a web page in the library of websites that we already make available to you, or click here if to use a web page you've already created, or click here to create your own web page right now. What if I didn't know yet? Like right now, I don't know. I haven't copied the page yet. I'm just going to let it be. It's created, right? So it's ready. How do I know? I hover back over websites. I go back to manage subdomains, and now it should be on the list. Where is it on the list? Right there, newest one. It tells me right here, solo1.internetcashrocks.com. I can assign it right here. So it's there. So that part is done. Now we're going to clone our existing lead capture page. How do we do that? Let me show you how. Let's go back to the getting started section. So we're always starting from the same place. Now, what I'm going to do to see what page I'm using now for that main domain name, because I just want to clone it, is first I'm going to hover, and you may have a quicker way to do this. I'm just showing you the really easy way to find this stuff. I'm going to hover over websites. Okay. I'm going to click on websites, the very first option. Click on that. It's going to open up here. Okay. It knows I just created a subdomain, so it automatically opens that up. But I haven't copied, I haven't cloned the lead capture page yet. Right? So what I want to do though is I want to know what main lead capture page is my main domain that I'm cloning attached to right now. So all you do on section, on step number 1, it says choose which domain to set up. All I want to do is take a look at which page I'm using right now. So I'm going to click on this. It shows me all of the subdomains and the domains I've already created. I'm just looking for the main one. Internet Cash Rocks, that one. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to let it refresh. See, it just refreshed. Now, here's what I'm going to do. Right here, it tells you there's a clickable link that says jump down to my current choice. I want to know what is the name of the lead capture page I'm using for this, because that's the one I want to copy. Okay, I don't know what it is right now. So if I click here where it says jump down to my current choice, it's going to jump down and look. So I know where it's at. It's all the way at the bottom. The name of the capture page that's attached is, in my case, yours is going to show whichever one you're using. But in my case, it shows Viral Simple Freedom LCP1. That's all I need to know. All I needed to know, what is the name of it, because I'm going to go and I'm going to make a copy of that page. Okay, I'm going to point it to the same presentation. I just need to clone the capture page so I can send my solo ad traffic to the same offer, but on a completely different web page, so it tracks its own clicks. Okay, makes sense? So I know now the name of it is Viral Simple Freedom LCP1. Viral Simple Freedom LCP1. It could be whatever it is. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to getting started, click there. Okay, so now that I know Viral Simple Freedom LCP1 is the one I want to clone, how do I copy a page? Well, you hover over websites and see the third option on the web pages column. It says copy web pages. I'm going to go down, copy web pages, click on that. So cool, right? Now you want to make sure in this instance, step number 1, you want to attract someone to, make sure it says this, become a prospect for whatever I want. That's the only way you're going to get the options of the page we're looking for. If not, the only other option is to become a free lead system forever member. I'm not creating a funnel. I'm not creating another page for free lead system right now, so I don't have to worry about that. So make sure it's set to this one. Become a prospect for whatever I want. Okay, cool. Now go down and select the page. Look at number 2. It says right there, select the page you want to copy, then scroll to the bottom and hit Make Me a Copy button. Okay, so now I'm looking for Viral Simple Freedom LCP1. So it's not here. Sales funnels created for you, not there. Shared choices, it might be in here. So let's go alphabetical order. It should be down at the bottom. Viral, there it is, right here. Viral Simple oh no, that's Viral Simple Freedom sales page. Hey, so where's the capture page? Viral Simple Freedom LCP1 might be a page that is not listed here. So where's it going to be listed at? All right, let's keep going down and see where that specific title page is listed at. Might be in the your pages created by you, because I think I did tweak that page. So it might be under, you just go through the different sections. Obviously it's not a lead lightning one, bypass lead capture, it's not that. Web pages you created. Aha. Oh, here it is. Copy this page. Viral Simple Freedom LCP1. Right? It says no screenshot available. Click here to see a demo. If you're not sure and you want to make sure that it's the one, you can click here to see a demo of it. It'll give you a link. Just click on the link down here at the bottom. It opens that page up. Yep, that's the one. That's the one I want to use. So I want to make a copy of this one. That's the one I want to use. So let's close this page, right? So it's already selected. Copy this page, Viral Simple Freedom LCP1. And I'm going to click here where it says make me a copy. So you just find the title of that capture page and make a copy of it. Very easy, right? So, but did I have the right domain name? So I make a copy of it. Oh, we don't even work with a subdomain yet. I have it created. It's going to tell me that next step. Okay, cool. So we find it and make me a copy. Okay, so let's make a copy. There we go. All right, so now we're at the editing. The step 1 of the editing is to create a title for this lead capture page so that you know exactly what it is and why you created it. Okay, remember, so it gives you a default name, but I change this all the time. It says copy of library page Viral Simple Freedom LCP1 made on March 8th, 2018. So I'm going to get rid of all this. I'm going to call this Solo 1 LCP clone. Boom, I'm done. That lets me know in my back office, when I see that, I'm going to know instantly that that is the lead capture page that I use for my solo ad vendor number 1, whatever that is. So it tells me right away, Solo 1 LCP for lead capture page clone. It tells me just whatever whatever will notify your brain that you know what that page is for, so you don't send the wrong kind of traffic to it, okay? For your tracking, right? That's the whole purpose, is we want to figure out how to create these pages so we can track independent traffic sources better, all right? So now the second title of this page happens to do with the little title that shows up in your tabs up here when people open it, and also for search engine exposure. So I am not going to change anything on this second title because it was already set up the first time. All right, so I'm going to leave that alone. Lead and Marketing Education System. Okay, I'm going to leave that alone, or adjust it to whatever you want it to say. But this is the important thing, so you know how to identify this page and know that this is for your solo ads vendor number 1. Okay, so there we go, title. Number 2, select a domain to use. What domain link is this page going to have? This is where you want to go down to this option, the second option. It says choose a domain you already have, right? So let's choose that. Now let's find our new subdomain by clicking on the little down arrow, and we are gonna, there it is, solo1.internetcashrocks.com, right? So I'm gonna click on that. There we go. So now we're connecting this capture page to that subdomain. We're basically done. Let's just, step number 3. Now this one. If this web page is using a survey or opt-in form, which it is because it's a lead capture page, what do you want to do with these leads? Now every single time you create a capture page and it connects, it's always going to connect it to its own, like your email list is in Power Lead System, it's called a group. Okay, that's your email list for every single independent lead capture page goes into a group. It's called a group. That is that list from that lead capture page only. And so the name of this group is going to be the same as the title of the page, right? Solo 1 LCP clone. The name of it is going to be the subdomain. solo1.internetcashrocks.com. You're always going to know that that email list, those leads, those emails, those prospects are coming from this solo vendor. If you use this link, they're going to be in the group titled solo1.internetcashrocks.com. That's how you can track all of your opt-ins, your clicks, everything. Okay? And so now, here's where you have an option. If you want to attach it, like if you create your own follow-up email campaign and you name it, then you can choose to connect this to any Power Lead System email campaign that either you've created or one of the default ones that we already have in here for you. And this first check mark, add the opt-in lead to Power Lead System Contact Manager, that makes sure that the email lead gets placed in your PLS email system. Now, if you also have your own autoresponder like Aweber or GetResponse, you can use this segment here to connect your Aweber or your GetResponse and add them to both email autoresponders if you want. If you're brand new, don't worry about any of that, right? I'm going to pretend I'm completely brand new, and I'm going to want to send, this is a Power Lead System lead capture page. So I want to send the default Power Lead System opportunity follow-up email series to them. So I'm going to choose that, okay? So I'm going to click here, send this Power Lead System PLS autoresponder. Right now it is set to do not send an autoresponder campaign. Right? So I'm going to change that by clicking on the down arrow. It's going to open up. And what I'm looking for is PLS opportunity campaign, right? So alphabetical order, I'm going to go down to P. There it is. PLS opportunity campaign. Okay. No first name, meaning I'm using this is for capture pages that did not collect the first name, just email. That's what I want because I know this capture page doesn't collect a name, just an email. So this is the one that I want. Look, it's PLS opportunity campaign already written for me, 14 messages by Power Lead System. This is the one that I want. Okay, so I'm going to click on this. And now, so it's attached it to that email autoresponder. Now we go on down to step number 4. Now remember, All I did here is I created a clone of an existing capture page. So the page, step number 4, is for the presentation page you want them to go to after they opt in to the lead capture page. Okay, what page do you want them to go to next? Well, because this is a clone of the main funnel, I don't want to change this because it's already set, right? Right here it says, if this page is using a survey or opt-in form, which it is because it is a lead capture page, where do you want them to go after? And I have selected here the default sales page. So it's going to take them to the presentation page that is already selected for the lead capture page that I'm cloning. And yours should be exactly the same. Okay, so there we go. And now you can put in step number 5 here is if you want to put in a description and keywords for whatever this is. Let's just say, fastest way to earn cash flow online. That's kind of like a little headline, and then I'm going to name it Power Lead System Review of a simple and fun cash creation program for online home-based entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs. Training included. No experience required. Okay? There, a simple little description, because when you post that link directly on certain places on the internet, that's the little description it's going to pop up and the keywords. So on the keywords, I want to be very specific. Power Lead System, Power Lead System Training, Power Lead System Review, make money online, make money from home-based business training, affiliate marketing training. Let's just leave it there for the sake of brevity. But whatever keyword, and the way I separate on the keywords, the format is write your keyword or your keyword phrase, however you write it, and then comma space. For example, Power Lead System, comma space. Power Lead System Training, comma space. Notice the spacing. It's just exactly how you would regularly write it if you were writing it to somebody. You don't have to make it all one word or anything. Okay, if I wanted to do one word keywords, like marketing, comma space, okay, like that. Or a 2-word one, internet marketing, right? Internet marketing training, internet marketing system, right? Like that, comma space at the end. So we have our description, we have our keywords. Up at the top, we have our title for search engines. This is completely ready to go. Save changes to web page. And now, we're leaving it exactly the same. We're just making a clone of this page. So for the custom background, I'm going to leave it here where it says leave it the way it is. Or if you want, you can choose one of the different backgrounds if you want to test a different background for this link. It's totally up to you, but I'm going to keep it the way originally. It's just you want to clone your page so that you have one for social media promotion, the main domain, and a subdomain that you're going to send to your traffic vendor and keep that traffic separate so you can see how many opt-ins you're getting in. Okay? And once you do this once, you can do it again. Set up another subdomain, solo2 whatever your domain is .com, clone it again, and now you have that one. Okay? You can always track, very easy way to track that way. Submit. And now we're done. We're not going to change anything. We're just making a clone of this page. Right? So we're going to keep everything the same. If you want to, of course, you can come in here and mess with the words with anything you want. You can edit it. But in this specific training for tonight, we're just making a clone. So save changes and move to the next step. There we go. And we're done. Your new web page is not only is it done, it's already live online. let's test it, right? So when we click here where it says view your web page, if you find any errors or whatever, you can simply come back here and click edit your web page and make edits. But let's go view it first. Click on view. And now, a couple of things I want you to realize. So it's at the actual page live on the internet right now. You can go by traffic and give the vendor this link, and now all of the traffic is going to flow through this page. It's going to put it in this group. The group name is solo1.internetcashrocks.com, whatever your domain is. Okay, see it up here? It's at that link right now. It is live. Okay, solo1.thedomain.com. You can see the picture here. You can enter yourself right in here. Put your email in here to test it and see that it's sending you to the right presentation. PMXQ. Also, you start receiving the follow-up emails. Check them for typos. You'll be the first one to receive every email. So you're ahead of the game, right? So submit. There it is. Perfect. It's at the presentation.
You're about to
Bam. There's our presentation, right? The most complete and powerful all-in-one marketing platform. This is the Power Lead System funnel. There it is. Boom, boom, boom. Beautiful. Okay. So it's good to go. Now, if you have another presentation page that you want to send it to, you can always go back to the edit, and in that step where you're pointing it, instead of leaving it on the default page, just type in whatever the name of your presentation page is. Okay, so let's assume, I don't want the default one. I have my own. So let's just say that that was the issue, right? But for all intents and purposes, you are done, my friend. That's it. You have your subdomain. You cloned the lead capture page. It's going to an appropriate presentation. You're done. You can now take that link and go buy traffic from that vendor and use only that link for that vendor. It'll track everything. If you have solo ad number 2, then create subdomain. Solo ad vendor or traffic vendor number 2 dot whatever your domain is.com. Clone it exactly how I just did and use that one for that. And now you're easily tracking all of your traffic to see where you're getting the most bang for your buck, where you're converting the most leads from traffic. And there you go. Okay. So now what if we wanted to actually send it to a different presentation page, right? Let me just show you how to work with these. Once you have them, you can just go into it, click on edit. This gets you back to the editing page here, but we actually want to edit back to the basics, right? See right here, we're on edit text, where we can make actual text changes to the page, background image, all that stuff. We don't want to do that right now. We want to go back and point it to a different presentation page. How do you do that? Well, you go back to edit the basics. See, there's edit background, edit text, and then review. We want to go back to the first one, edit basics, click here. So now it opens it up on this first one. Remember, step 1 was the title. We did that. Step 2 was picking a subdomain or a domain. We did that. We don't want to change that. Step 3 is which autoresponder to plug it into. We did that. We don't want to change that. Step 4 is which presentation page do you want this to go to? This is where, let's say I have a very specific link where I want to send them to. You just click on this down here. See, it's set on default sales page right now. But if I didn't want to, if I have another page, you can just click on the bottom here, another website. You can send them literally anywhere you want them to go. Whatever link you put in here, that's where they're going to go. So what if I had already created a subdomain for my personalized presentation, right? And it was called video.internetcashrocks.com. What if it was that? Video.internetcashrocks.com. You just, whatever link, wherever you want them to go, you change that. And once you check for typos, internetcashrocks.com. Okay, cool. Nothing else changes. Save changes to the web page. That takes me here to the custom background. We're going to leave this alone. Submit. Now it takes me to the text editor. We're not going to change anything. We're going to leave it alone. Save changes and move to the next step. And now supposedly it's done and live, right? So let's go check it out now. So we're going to click on view your web page. Bam, there it is again. Solo1.internetcashrocks.com. internetcashrocks.com, perfect link, perfect lead capture page. But now, does it go to the right to the different presentation page? Let's go see. So it knows that I've already opted in here. So now all of a sudden this little button shows up. When it knows when somebody lands on this page again and it picks them up, it's like, oh, I know you. You opted in already, because it reads their IP address. It'll give them this little button where they can skip the form, skip the survey, and when they click this little button, they can just get right to the presentation. Let's go and do that. Hey, wait a minute. Have I even set up that domain? Let me actually opt in and see what's going on here. Z, maybe I haven't even set that up on this account. I can do that right now. Q, Z3, okay, opt in. It went.
You're about to discover a product in.
Oh, this is my training account. The only thing I have is the default presentation. Duh, I thought it was in my personal account. Anyway, so I went through the method there, so you know how to do it. I went through the whole methodology, how to do that, the steps or whatever. But this is my training account, duh. So I don't have a custom presentation page. It goes to the default presentation, which it's supposed to. Okay, so anyway, but that's how you would do it. You just change and you can point the capture page to whatever presentation you want. All right, so we are good, my friend. Let's go back here, and that's how to do it. Let's review what we just did. Let's review what we just did on the PowerPoint. It's how to clone your lead capture page, this one. Yeah, this is what we did right here, my friend. So let me get out of the way here of the camera. Okay. So we taught you how to clone your lead capture page so that you have specific links going to your specific cloned capture page so that you can get specific traffic sent to it and you can track the conversions of that traffic that way. So how to clone your lead capture pages. Number one, you create a free subdomain, right? And create it so that you identify it with the traffic source that you're going to use it for. In this case, traffic1 dot whatever your domain is.com. Create the subdomain for free, unlimited. And then you want to clone your lead capture page by clicking on make a copy of that page in the system. And then you want to drive that specific kind of traffic to that link, and you have everything organized by groups in your back office. Let me show you where to learn all this stuff too. Wouldn't it be a good idea for you to know where you can go to learn it, just how I learned it? So what you want to do is, it's in our training section, and from the main dashboard in your back office, hover over training, and all the way to the left on the top row, see where it says training area? Click on that, training area. You come here, click to log in. It's going to log you in. Right? I'm already in, but it's going to ask you for your username, password, type it in and you're in. Once you're in, this is where I learned how to do all of this stuff becoming a prolific user of this system. I came here and I watched every single video tutorial on the system video section right here, right? Creating shareable sales funnels from A to Z. Creating and sharing Google Hangout pages, how to create your own cool mini site. That's what kind of we were talking about right now. Doubles as a product launch page. How to use Vimeo or Wistia. I mean, everything is here. How to choose from unlimited background pictures. Everything is right here. How to broadcast your list and email. How to create your own email campaign or email broadcast. How to create and send a video postcard. How to forward to an outside URL from your domain or subdomain, how to swap a lead capture page or sales page video, how to swap background image for your lead capture pages, okay? 7 cool tricks in 7 minutes. And there's another section here. Let me show you this one too. This one right here, daily tip. Click on daily tip in the menu bar. Start here. Then Day 0, attaching a lead capture page to your domain. You saw me do that right now. Subdomains and how to create them. That's where I learned how to create a subdomain. All about the free lead system if you want to learn that. How to edit or create a lead capture page. That's what you saw me do right now. Look at this one. How to copy or create an autoresponder campaign. It's right there. How to swap any video on any page, how to upload pictures to any page, how to create a video sales page, right? It's all right there. If you want more, then come in here where it says training right next to daily tip, click on training. Let's see what's in there, right? When you click in there, how to beg, borrow, and buy traffic. Fantastic training. Training on making posts to Facebook, right? Networking events and email marketing, okay? Branding with a mindset to success. We don't even charge. These could be all part of a package you buy or something. It's sitting in here for free for you. My struggle, that's another training there. Success with Facebook marketing. Overcoming objections. Overcoming objections part 2. Face-to-face networking. Motivating your lazy team. Now, here at Power Lead System, we never, ever have to go to that training, do we? No, never. Motivating your lazy team? What the what? What you talk about, my mama? You know, no, we never have to go there. Are you kidding me? We're all motivated, taking massive action every day. Execution is my middle name, right? Anyway, so daily tip, training, topics. Let's, click on topics. See what's in there, right? You're not going to break anything. Banners, business cards and lead lightning accessories, share codes. Step 1, video inside the free lead system. Vacation video background code. I have no idea what that is. YouTube embed codes, whatever. It's all there. But anyway, the ones that taught me how to use this system is the system videos and the daily tips and the training section a little bit. But mainly from these 2 sections right there. You can learn how to do everything in this thing. Okay, that's how I learned. And then I come here and we train it on these webinars. So anyway, my friend, that is it for this training topic. Very, very important. How to clone your lead capture pages. Create a free subdomain. Name it for the type of traffic that you want to drive to it so it tracks it. Clone your lead capture page and then go out there and have fun. Take massive action. Execute. It is the name of the game. Okay, so I'll see you on the next video, guys. Welcome. If you're brand new to Power Lead System, make sure you meet us in the official Power Lead System Facebook group. If you have any questions, post in there. If you're brand new, the easiest way to get started is to get to the Getting Started page here in your back office, click on the easy button, and go through the Getting Started in 3 simple steps orientation training, which begins by watching. It's only 12 minutes. Watching this entire orientation training video. I can't tell you how many times people ignore the training. They want training. They want to learn how to get started. They want to learn what to do first, what to do next. They get here. They ignore everything. It says go to the Facebook group. They go to the Facebook group and then they ask, what do I do next in the Facebook group? And it's like, well, did you go through the Getting Started training? No. Tell me, what do I do? Go through the Getting Started training, right? But anyway, if you have any questions outside of that, official Power Lead System, this brings you here, right? And then you could always get back, watch this whole video, go through step 1, then go through step 2, choose which link you want to advertise, referral link A or referral link B. We have overview training on all this stuff already. And then take a tour of the system by clicking here and then start marketing your link. We give you ideas here. And then, of course, I showed you how to get your funnel on our training and how to start getting traffic. So that is it, my friend. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.